Spock in Strange New Worlds is very different from TOS Spock. But why? Hey Trekkies, Christian Fox here with another video for you. Today, I want to talk the Spock in Strange New Worlds situation and explain why I think he's so different and why I think it works. Strange New Worlds finished their second season in 2023, and overall I think it was great. Not as strong as season 1, but still some of my favorite new Trek. In season 2, we got to see a much more emotional Spock than what we're used to. We saw him lose his patience with Sam Kirk over the crumbs on his plate, we saw him laugh randomly, and we watched him get hurt by Chapel. This is hugely different from the regular Spock that we're used to. So much, in fact, that even Boimler commented on it. I think there are 3 reasons that this makes sense. The first is that in Season 1, Spock awakened in intense anger to take on the Gorn in the very gut-wrenching episode, All Those Who Wander. By bringing those feelings to the surface, Spock unblocked a level of emotion he couldn't put back. Dr. Mbenga in Season 2 explains to Spock that he will likely not be able to regain the same level of control that he once had because of how deeply Vulcans experience emotions. This tracks, especially given how T'Pol and Enterprise struggled when she was using Trillium-D to help her experience emotion. Granted, this was a bit more extreme given that Trillium-D has essentially poisoned her, but it's very similar in that T'Pol never fully recovered and never gets her full emotional control back. Adding to the fact that Spock is half human, it makes sense that his emotional control is weakened. I'm also sure that being temporarily transformed into a human didn't help matters. The second reason is out of time. Over time, people change. Strange New Worlds being set more than a decade before TOS means that this Spock is vastly different from regular Spock. He's at a different place emotionally than Prime Spock. Even Prime Spock changes. In TOS, he's very sarcastic and snarky, leading to great Spock and McCoy banter, and each of the TOS films has a different Spock. The motion picture features an emotionally distant Spock. Wrath of Khan gave us a wise Spock who had his stuff together, who balanced emotion and logic. Voyage gave us a somewhat clueless and slightly ditzy Spock, as Jillian called him in the movie, all the way back to wise Spock in The Undiscovered Country. Finally, Spock is around different people in Strange New Worlds. In Strange New Worlds, Spock is around Pike and that crew compared to Kirk and the TOS crew. Although Pike works well with Spock and is an amazing captain, we know that Kirk really helps Spock find himself. Something Michael Burnham hints at when she says that he will find his anchor. So I think when you look at these 3 reasons, him being so different in Strange New Worlds compared to TOS makes a lot of sense.